Good day and welcome to another episode of your Money Moment. I'm your host, Mauritz Oberholzer, and today we're diving deep into a topic that is all too relevant in today's financial landscape. We're talking about the dangers of always chasing the next big investment craze. It's human nature to seek out the next big thing, to want to be part of the latest trend or fad. This impulse extends to our financial lives as well. Whether it's cryptocurrency, meme stocks, NFTs, or whatever the buzzword of the moment might be, the allure of a quick and substantial profits can be too tempting to resist. That impulse can lead us down a treacherous path. Let's start by discussing the risks associated with chasing the next big investment craze. These trends often come with a high level of uncertainty and speculation. Unlike more established investment options like stocks and bonds, these fads lack a track record of stability and reliable performance. Investing in them can be like gambling. Take the example of cryptocurrency craze that swept through the world a few years ago. I remember when even on all the radio station news, they were reading the newest trading update on Bitcoin, which has now stopped. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies saw meteoric rise in value, attracting a wave of new investors and obviously these Bitcoin disciples telling you if you don't invest now, you're missing out. But just as quickly as they rose, they could fall. Many investors experienced significant losses when the market corrected. Beyond the financial risks, there are emotional and psychological dangers to chasing investment crazes. The fear of missing out, often referred to as FOMO, can lead people to make impulsive decisions without conducting thorough research. In the heat of the moment, it's easy to get caught up in the hype and to forget the age-old wisdom of buy low and sell high. We've seen this play out time and time again in the stock market with meme stocks like GameStop and AMC Entertainment. While some investors profited handsomely, others suffered steep losses. Those who got in at the peak of the craze found themselves holding the bag when the bubble burst. But the dangers of chasing investment crazes don't stop at the individual level. These speculative bubbles can have a broader economic consequence. When too much capital flows into one area, it can distort the markets and lead to inefficient resource allocation. It's a phenomenon known as the greater fool theory, where people buy an overvalued asset with the hope of selling it to a greater fool at even a higher price. This mentality can drive markets into unsustainable heights and ultimately result in painful corrections. The dot-com bubble of the 1990s is a classic example. Investors poured money into countless internet companies with little regard for fundamentals. When the bubble burst, it wiped out billions of dollars in wealth and left many investors in ruins. So, what's the antidote to the dangers of chasing the next big investment craze? It starts with sound financial principles. Diversify your portfolio, do your research, and invest with a long-term perspective. Rather than jumping on every bandwagon, consider your financial goals and risk tolerance. Remember that investing is a marathon and not a sprint. Also, seek guidance from a trusted financial advisor who can help you make informed decisions. Don't be swayed by the noise and the hype in the media or social networks. Successful investing requires discipline and patience, not chasing the latest shiny object. In conclusion, it's natural to be drawn to the excitement of the next big investment craze. We must be mindful of the potential dangers that lurk beneath the surface. Hasty decisions driven by FOMO and speculation can have devastating consequences for your financial well-being. So, keep your wits about you, stick to your investment strategy, and remember that sustainable wealth is built on solid, time-tested principles. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of your Money Moment. I hope you found today's discussion insightful and thought-provoking. As always, please remember that this podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Stay safe, invest wisely, and I'll catch you in the next episode.
When you're navigating through life's big events, like buying a home, starting a family, or approaching retirement, you need sound and impartial financial advice. Mauritz Oberholzer, a financial advisor at Stonehouse Capital, specializes in personal financial planning. Visit mauritzoberholzer.co.za or call 082-774-1996. For practical and easy-to-understand advice and tips, don't miss your Money Moment with Mauritz Oberholzer, Thursday mornings at 10 on eRadio.